Think of being a college athlete who spends countless hours training, practicing, competing, all while juggling the demands of academic life. Now, imagine being offered a multi-million-dollar deal, not for your athletic ability, but for the fact that you're playing for a popular school. Seems like a dream come true, right? Unfortunately, for college sports, it's more like a nightmare. In 2021, the NCAA officially allowed student athletes to profit from their name, image, and likeness, better known as NIL money. While the intention behind the decision was to create new opportunities for athletes, the reality has been far from ideal. NIL money has shifted the focus of college athletics from competition to commerce, and it has fundamentally undermined the integrity of college sports. Today, I'll argue that NIL money in college sports should be banned because it undermines the integrity of college athletics, creates unfair advantages, and distracts students, athletes from their primary purpose, education. College sports have always been built on the idea of amateurism. Athletes play not for a paycheck, but out of a passion for the sport, for their sport, and for the love of competition. However, introduction of NIL money has completely disrupted the principle. When NIL was introduced, the NCAA claimed it would allow athletes to benefit from their fame without compromising the spirit of college athletics. But what we've seen since is a growing trend where financial incentives are influencing which college athletes should choose to play for which schools. Large schools with the wealthiest boosters can offer enormous endorsements deals, essentially turning college sports into a business. This means the best players aren't necessarily going to the schools with the best athletic programs, they're going to the schools with the biggest NIL offers. Take an example of the case of Bronny James, the son of NBA star LeBron James. Bronny received a lucrative NIL deal long before he played a single game.
You are reading more than you are talking.
Sorry. For a single game for the University of Southern California. This kind of financial advantage undermines the integrity of competition as athletes are rewarded more for their social media presence and brand value than for their actual skills on the field or court. As the NCAA's own guidelines on amateurism suggest, college sports should be about fair play and equal opportunity, but NIL has blurred the lines, making college athletics less about passion, more about profit. NIL deals have also created a massive disparity in college sports. Schools with larger media markets, wealthier alumni, and a bigger fan base have a distinct advantage over small schools because they are more capable of attracting lucrative endorsements deals for their athletes. Take the University of Alabama, for example, one of the most successful football programs in the country. Thanks to its massive alumni network and strong national brand, Alabama can secure huge NIL deals for its top players. Meanwhile, schools with less money or smaller fan bases struggle to compete not because of lack of talent, but because they can't offer the same financial opportunities. As Kate Dosh, a journalist with Forbes, points out, NIL has turned college recruitment into a bidding war for top talent rather than a merit-based system where athletes choose schools based on the best fit for their athletic development. This leads to a situation where certain schools get the top athletes, creating kind of a super team culture that undermines the competitive balance of sports. College is meant to be a time for student athletes to grow academically, prepare for life sports. But with the rise of NIL deals, many student athletes are finding themselves more focused on managing endorsements deals and growing their personal brands instead of their schooling and sport. A study by Journal of College Sports found that athletes who were heavily involved in NIL deals showed a significant decline in academic performance, likely due to time and energy spent on their business ventures instead of studies. These athletes are spending hours each week promoting products and securing new sponsorships. In fact, many athletes have reported that they feel like they're working a second job just to manage NIL contracts. The pressure of balancing athletics, academics, and a personal brand has created a situation where student athletes are no longer focusing on what should be their primary goal, earning a degree. As Anders Green from the Journal of College Sports argues, NIL deals distract athletes from their education, turning college years into a business venture rather than an academic and athletic experience. In conclusion, it's time to recognize that college sports should be about more than just money. It should be about the love of the game, the pursuit of excellence, and the opportunity to learn. Banning NIL money would restore the balance and integrity of college athletics, allowing athletes to focus on their athletic and academic development without the distractions of endorsements and financial pressures. Let's return to the core value of college sports: competition, fairness, and education. Thank you.